Let's pull up another stock, and this one is Raymond. That one was also trading strong with gains of more than 2%. Now it's high by 3% plus. Raymond is also trading at the high of the day. The news is that it has started its own online store, RaymondNext.com. To talk to us about this development, we're joined by Mr. Vijay Basroor. He's head e-commerce with Raymond Limited. He's joining us on the phone line from Bombay. Mr. Basroor, thank you so much for joining us on NDTV Profit. So, what's the idea behind coming up with RaymondNext.com? Is it just to join the bandwagon of the e-com space, or is this inherent in your strategy for growth in the future?
No, I think it's very strategic to our long-term vision that we have for this industry. And we've already been partnering with a lot of players like Amazon, Flipkart, but it is very difficult for us to give the entire product portfolio visibility to a consumer. So we believe that Raymond Next will help us have that entire visibility of our product range, because we have more than about 6,000 products just in the apparel space. So that really helps us to have this visibility to the consumer.
Right. So what targets do you have when it comes to revenue growth from the e-com business?
So, we are obviously, the industry trends today tell us that, today at the market maturity that we have for e-commerce, apparel today sees anywhere between, about 2 to 3% of our total sales. And considering that, we are sort of achieving, we're looking to achieve that in the first year. And in the long term, I think the way we see it is that we can definitely go to a 5 to 7% of our total revenue on e-commerce. So that's the kind of targets we're setting for ourselves.
Right. Mr. Basroor, what kind of an opportunity do you really see here in this space, considering what happened with Flipkart and, the kind of response that it got, and now government is also going to look into this matter and the kind of deep discounts and everything being given. How much of an opportunity do you see for Raymond at this point in time?
So I think we really can't comment on the whole discount part of it for the likes of Flipkart, because we really don't have visibility. But I think as an opportunity, the way we see it is that the consumer is definitely becoming far more comfortable for purchasing online. And I think the market is maturing towards in a situation where I think customers today demand most of the products being available online. So I think from a long-term perspective, definitely there's a huge amount of potential. I think short-term, these are sort of blips which we really won't be able to comment on, how this will impact. But for us, the way we see it is that our products are very premium, and they will continue to be available in channels where the consumer wants it. And online today is a channel that's growing, so we'll continue to be present in all these channels.
And after RaymondNext.com, what more is lined up?
So yeah, I mean this is the first part of our story that we're doing. As we go along, we are obviously looking at increasing the entire product portfolio that Raymond today has, right from bed and bath, toiletries to fabric, everything. And what we're also doing is commerce enabling all our individual brands. So we have brands like Park Avenue, Color Plus, Parks, and Raymond as well. We are sort of pushing this out as a single checkout, for all the 5 brands that we have. So basically, we're looking at e-commerce enabling all our individual brands, along with having the RaymondNext.com as a master destination.
Right. Can you tell us what has been the response to your home segment?
Oh, pretty good actually. I think we're fairly encouraged by the response that we have for our bed and bath and the home furnishings business. From an online perspective, we are already partnering with Flipkart, Jabong, Myntra, Snapdeal, and I think the response has been very good, because the kind of quality products that we have in the home furnishing segment is outstanding. And considering that it comes from the house of Raymond, there's a lot of satisfaction, or the consumers sort of know that there's going to be a very high quality product. So we've seen a very good response, and we sort of continue to invest in this segment in the future.
I wanted to understand what will be the investments you're going to make in your e-commerce business when it comes to brand recall over the next couple of years?
So I think to start with, we've made a very modest investment in just getting all the infrastructure up and running, including the team and the website and all that stuff. I think as we go along, each of our brands, of course, will continue to invest in marketing heavily, including the whole digital domain, so which is Park Avenue, Raymond. All these brands will continue to invest. As RaymondNext, also we will look at investing significantly in creating a marketing campaign. But I think in the first year or so, we are just going to make sure that we have the entire operation stabilized. And as we go ahead, we look at aggressively increasing our marketing spends.
All right, Mr. Basru, thank you so much for joining us on NDTV Profit and sharing with us your strategy for increasing business from the online space. So, the main marketing spend will perhaps take a little while. First, they want to get their infrastructure ready. With that, we'll slip into a break. We'll come back with more. Stay with us.